Emmanuel Eje, a 300 level student from Benue State University from the Department of Vocational and Technical Education. I am here to carry out a repair on a multi-socket extension wire. And as an engineer, if the multi-purpose socket is not functional, you have to do the test. You have to carry out the test and know where the fault is from before you now can do the connection proper. And to start with, I want to show all the tools I use to carry out the repair. Number one, I have what we call multimeter. This is multimeter for testing three major quantities here. Number one, the continuity of the wire. When there is to know, that will enable you to determine whether the wire is faulty or not. You will know it from there. Number two, to know the amount of voltage that is in the conductor. With this multimeter, you'll be able to know it. And some other functions. So, and to do that, I will have to set the meter or set the multimeter so that I'll be able to read it properly. This is how to set it in the slanting form. And the point is either the voltage, the resistivity, or you want to, but for the purpose of this repair, I want to change it to resistivity, continuity. And of course, when I'm talking about the continuity, testing for the continuity of the wire, I'm equally talking of, this is to test whether the wire you are using, the conductor you are using, is properly functioning. And so, that is the function of this. And here, with me here, we have two pliers, combination, we call this combination plier. It has so many functions. You can use it to cut, you can use it for proper gripping, and you can use it to pull. That's the purpose, the function of this plier. There are two here. We have what we call insulation tape, popularly known as masking tape. With me here, I have the lead with me here, and this lead is used for soldering. This is soldering iron. As you can see, it's connected to socket already. Even though the light is the power is off now. So this is soldering iron. You need to solder the joint, whichever joint you want to use. With me here, I have other tools like the tester. And tester, it will indicate you. It would, show to tell you whether or not there is voltage flowing in the conductor. This is a screw tool. Screwdriver. And the purpose of screwdriver is to drive in screw or drive out the screw. Then I have the 40 extension socket here. And this 41 we have about 15 sockets being made on this particular list. And that is to say that it has about 5 compartments. Socket 1 and socket A, you can see here is labeled here. We have socket A here, socket B, socket C, socket D, and finally we have socket E. How are you going to start the repair? That's the question. You want to start the repair, you can your tool. I'm carrying my my tester. And this tester can equally be used as screw tool because it has a screwdriver. It can be used as a screwdriver tool. So you now turn here. Before this one, what you have to do is set this, the multimeter, whether they are functioning or not. Under normal circumstances, this is a dismantle. You are the one to set it. You place the neutral terminal on the neutral point, at the neutral point, and the positive terminal at the positive point. I still want to let you know that I have different types of multimeters. The one I'm using specifically now, we call this one analog type. And now that I have fixed the terminals, I want to test if they are functioning. And if they are functioning, there are two major things you will know. Number one, you will hear a beep sound. Number two, there is light emitting diode here as an indicator showing that there is that continuity, and the continuity is okay. So that's why, and that's what I want to do. So you have to put the two together. You can see the pop, the beep sound. The beep sound is telling you that the connection are properly okay, and you can see the light. That light indicator, we call it light emitting diode indicator. And so I have done the connection. Now you keep this one down. Then take your screwdriver. You have to untie the tester to know if, the socket, extension socket, to know exactly whether something is visible. If the fault is visible, you will know. If they are not visible, you can still use this thing to test, so that your work will not be done in a haphazard way. Now I have used this is remaining a point, a screw holding it. Then you have to keep the screws in the proper place, so that when you want to couple them back, you will not have to be looking for the screw. The next thing I'll have to do now, I'll carry my multimeter to do the test, to carry out the resistivity, the continuity test. What you have to do is, again, it's functioning here. So you place it, you are going to place the positive terminal to the live wire, live socket, pin plug. Then you place one here. Of course, you can even see that the wire is already cut. Even without me testing it, I've even discovered a fault. That is to even show that the things have been melted away, and that is exactly here. And not just carrying out repair this time around, I wanted to carry out a repair on this multi-socket extension. For the very fact that the wires have gone bad, the conductors have gone bad, I will have to make a change of wire. And that is to say that I'll lose, take this and you lose this. I've screwed it out. Now, the next thing you have to do is, since you know the wire has gone bad, you have to remove it. Remove this and then bring another wire to replace the one you have removed. And that's exactly what I want to do. But there are things I want to let you know here. The diameter of this wire is bigger than this wire. And because it's bigger than this wire, what you need to do is to reduce the strand of this very one by carrying out. And so how do you do? Do the reduction, you reduce it this way. These are what we call strand. Because the diameter of the wire, or the extension circuit, the wire you are replacing is bigger than the wire you are removing, the 40 wire. And that's why I'm reducing the strand. I've done the reduction. So what is the next thing? Is to test the continuity of this. I have to reduce the other end. I produce the neutral point, the neutral terminal. I will have to reduce this. And the question is, why am I reducing the strand, the wire, the strand of this wire? I'm reducing it because when there is excess voltage passing through this conductor, but the very fact that this conductor, the diameter is small compared to this one, the excess current will now go to burn the whole of this. Now the essence why I'm making the reduction of the strand so that it will function properly. The next thing I have to do here is to test the continuity. And in testing the continuity of the wire, there are three colors. The wires are coated in three colors. Number one, you can see the red color representing the live wire, black color representing the neutral, and the yellow color representing the earth. But most of these extension wire that you see nowadays, the earth is not connected. In fact, at times you may not even see the earth wire being connected, and so the use here may not be that. We may not use the earth here because the need here, the connection here is not. It's not useful. Not that useful here. So because of that, I will reduce it so that I will be able to know the kind of wire that I use. Now, I want to do the continuity test. Red to red. First, place your thumb. You place the point of this terminal, the terminals of the multimeter. You are placing it here, placing it at the other end. You can see that is to say that the red wire is functioning properly, and you can see why you should know that actually the thing is functioning properly. The analog deflection point is at the 0 point when it is not working. It's not in operation. But by the time you connect it this way, it will deflect to. Can you see the other end? The analog, the deflection point here, it deflects. So it's telling you that the wire is functioning. Then you go for the neutral point, end to end. Test again the neutral, producing the same sound. That is to say that the wire is okay, and you can use it without any problem. So then how do you connect this? That's the question now. You are going to connect your wire here. Remember that the compartments are pipes, and the connection is done in such a way that you loop from this compartment A to B, B to C, C to D, and then to E. And this is the looping. To test for the looping first, this is the looping. This is one compartment, compartment A, compartment B, compartment C, D and E. So you test for the, I want to test for, can you see? That is to say that the wire looping that you use to loop the live wire to the A, that is from A to B, is functioning. And then I want to see, then that is for the very fact that I've tested up to 2 compartments here. I'll change to the other side, and if the 2 are working, it means since I've tested the whole of this wire, all of them are working. So I want to test again. It's working. You can hear the sound and the deflection point of the pointer. I'm going to the other side, the other one is working, live to live, then the neutral to neutral is working. With this, I have carried out a perfect repair on the multi-purpose socket outlet. And this, like I told you, has about 15 points. Lighting point where you can connect. We have at the surface, you have the five points by the side, 5 sub points on the other side, and the difference is that the flat surface carries the 3 points, whereas the 2 sides carry 2 points. That is an indication to show that this point, this one, you can connect a lot of appliances here on this particular circuit, and that exactly I've carried out. So I want to couple this, I want to couple the extension circuit. So I have to check the terminal in which where this can be fitted, and having seen hole here, that is exactly it will tell you that it's on this side. So I'm turning it this side and then placing it properly. Now they are well placed. So the next thing is to put the screw, and then at their various points, then you can screw them down. The screw, I want to screw them down to tie the something properly. And what you are going to do, you don't tie on one side alone. If you tie one side, go to the other side so that it will be properly placed on the make sure you properly screw them down.
Okay.
This mass, as you can see, I've carried out a repair perfectly. With this, I am 100% sure that this is functioning in either way. Either you use electricity to test it to know, or use the multimeter to test it. This I have done, and it's proving that it's working and it's in good order. So with this, you can use this any appliance, so long as this is 13-amp socket. This socket is just for 13 amp. So any appliance above that of 13 amp, you don't use it here. So that is, like I told you, The compartments are in five places, which we have seen here. So with this, I come to the end of the repair. Fellow listeners, thank you and God bless you. We'll see some other time when I'll be permitted to carry out another repair. Good day and God bless you.